Okay, so how do we feel about first dates? Like, what's the expectation? Because I know for me, I definitely used to be that girly of like, if he not coming correct, planning the date, making reservations, doing all the whistles and blows, then I'm not here for it. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, you're not up to par, you're not coming correct. But I don't know, it's something about like, I don't know if it's the older I got, I don't know if it's when I hit into the 30s or what. But now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Cause like for me, it's like what I found through dating, the guys that go all out and do all the whistles and blows and you go to the nicest restaurants and they plan it out to a T and this, that, and the third, they'll be the crazy ones. Though I've been love bombed before, as I'm sure a lot of us have. Like, dudes will come in, do all of this, do all of that, whistles and blows, bop, bop, bop. Whole time he has no emotional intelligence. The whole time he overcompensates for some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Weigh your options. And then on top of that, I'm just thinking like, if we could do something simple like, you know, appetizers at a little rooftop, something cute. We ain't putting the bar too low, because I do be feeling like a way about like a coffee date, because I feel like a coffee date is very low effort, but at the same time I'm kind of like get in and get out. It's low effort for them, but it's also low effort for me. Whenever a guy proposes like a low effort first date, I'm not as offended as I used to be, because it's kind of good for both of us. I don't have to do all the whistles and blows, whole, you know, get ready, makeup, curling up my hair, this, that, and the third. And I do think the dates that are like super low maintenance or low effort, I guess, or you know what you would call it, I feel like they end up going better. Because for me, I'm like super comfortable. I'm myself. I'm not on a date. I'm not doing my big one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not coming like that. I'm coming like, you know what I'm saying? Like chill. This is me. My guard is down. Like, I don't know. I think it creates a space where you can just be yourself. It takes away the pressure. But then also like, it gives the guy the opportunity to see you in a more chill, realistic state. I think that I was like overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll show up to this date and you all voom, and he done went and made this crazy reservation, y'all, whatever. You got your heels on, you doing your big one, you know what I'm saying? And face beat, lashes, which they ain't really liking the lashes. They ain't fucking with the lashes. So, you know what I'm saying? But you doing your big one. You feeling like you doing your big one. And so I think for me, it was putting me in a state of entitlement. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really getting me to my sexy. And I don't know, that's just for me. I find it a lot easier to be witty, flirtatious, and have banter, like flirty banter and just regular conversation banter whenever I'm not glam me. When I'm just chill, I'm chill. Like, I'm cool. Like, it's not a homie vibe because it's still flirtatious, and I'm always, you know what I'm saying, giving you the eye. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like stiff. I don't know. I feel like whenever I do the most, I'm kind of sitting there like, okay. And so what you do for a living? And where you work? How long you been doing this? Do you like it? How many kids you got? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of coming at it in a different vibe. So for me, I can kind of appreciate the chill dates now at this point. But on the flip side, if a guy sets up a date and it's very low effort, of course I'm going to be offended. But I'm not so quick to turn them down like I used to be. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Let's go check it out. See what's what. Let me make me a drink while we talk about this. Make me a little sleepy girl mocktail, because it's about that time. So I was scrolling on one of my favorite influencers page, and she was talking about this date that she went on. And she was talking about how, you know, it wasn't good. And, you know, she let the dude pick the place and this, and that. But only she really didn't, because the place he picked, she was like, I'm not meeting you at no port. And she's like out the country. So there's like, you know how like cruise lines has like a port where you can come and it's touristy. There's like bars and probably like some shopping, some souvenirs, some just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like a touristy little spot. And she was kind of like, like I'm not doing a date there. And so he's like, okay, I'll pick something else, you know, whatever. And looks like my little magnesium. But and so he's, you know, thinking, trying to pick something else, and she ended up pushing the date back because her water stopped working in her Airbnb. Long story short, like, it was a lot of her, the reason why the date wasn't going how it was supposed to be going. And so he's still thinking of a place like 4 hours later, because she, like I said, she already changed the date. She already pushed it back. It was originally supposed to be at 8. She pushed it back to 8:30. She's still running around getting her nails done. And so he's kind of getting frustrated with her, because she's then saying to him, like, I feel like this is an afterthought to you. And he like sent her a voice note, kind of like, no, like, I'm literally trying to find a place that's like up to par for what, you know, your standard is and what you want. And I'm just kind of like having a hard time trying to find something. But it's definitely not an afterthought, but I'm a little bit disappointed that you said that to me. And so she kind of plays it off as, I was just playing once you said it wasn't an afterthought, like, we good now, get dressed. And she think it's cute. Like, she think it's cute, flirty, banter, and I'm just cringing, like, listening to the story. I'm like, girl, that ain't cute. Like, nobody, who wants to deal with somebody, and I'm about to pay for you to go out to eat. And it's not even about the money. It's the simple fact that, like, we're both investing in this moment, be it nails, hair, getting dressed, getting there, Ubering, spending money, etc., etc. This is an investment that both of us are making, but you're making it seem like you're the only one who's making an investment, or you're the only one who's sacrificing. I don't know, it was just kind of like a little snobby, a little entitled, little, you know what I'm saying? And so I commented on there, and it kind of went, and I'm like, let me make a video about this, because it was a mixed bag, you know what I'm saying? Some people was like, yeah, like, first dates, you shouldn't have that much pressure. Some people was like, oh, the bar is too low. She even responded and was like, the bar is in hell. Like, all I'm hearing is like, the bar is in hell, like, y'all tripping. And I was just like, I don't know, like, for me, I think that's a cool first date. It's not the best, it's not whistles and blows, it's not that, but it's cool. It's in public. I don't know you, I'm in a different country, you're in a different country. The dude was, I think he was British or something like that, from the UK. And girl, go out, have fun. You're in a different country. He wanted to take you to the port, and he already was like, we can just kind of, you know, bop around, go get drinks, and then, you know, just see what it brings you, where it brings us. And I'm like, that's cool. Just go with the vibe. Like, just go with the vibe. It don't have to be this picture perfect date at this restaurant that's this and that. And it's just like, girl, like, girl, you killing the moment for what? Like, it's not giving flirty, it's not giving sexy, it's not giving, it's not giving I want to go with you. So he ends up throwing a little curveball at her. He was just kind of like, I don't know, I think she made a comment about I'm getting dressed, and he like, why you getting dressed if we just gonna take the clothes off later? He threw that out there. To me, I felt like he was trying to get out of that date, because at this point when he said that, I think she said it was like 7:30 and they supposed to be meeting at 8. And I feel like he was just kind of like, I'm sick of your shit. Like, I don't know how to tell you that I don't want to go on this date, so I'm just about to throw some attitude at you or throw this sex thing in there so you will catch the hint, or so you will cancel. Which to me was shitty as fuck. Like, I feel like he an asshole for that, and he don't know how to move. You know what I'm saying? He probably, you know, lacks some communication skills, emotional intelligence, the whole bag. You know what I'm saying? Because really, he should have been able to nip that in the bud and say, well, if you want a man to lead, let me lead. I done already picked a spot. Let's go here and see how the night unfolds. Or not. You know what I'm saying? Or not. But he was trying to appease her. He kept sending voice notes and this, that, and the third. But people in the comments was like, he was trying to Like, he was trying to manipulate you by sending you voice notes and trying to like create familiarity or whatever. And I'm like, maybe, but what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Unless he's like, I don't know. Unless he is like trying to create familiarity to fuck, but I don't think so. I think he's trying to create familiarity because I'm about to meet a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Just to make us both more comfortable. I want you to hear my voice, so when you see me, you can line shit up. I don't know. I feel like we're like becoming super cynical and like everything is so, but I get it. At the same time, as women, we gotta protect ourselves. We gotta be like, you know, on high alert about what we doing and like different situations that we putting ourselves in and stuff like that. I don't know. Do you think a first date should be casual, or do you think the dude should pull out all the stops for the first date? And do you feel offended if he doesn't? Like I said, for me, I'm kind of like, I was all the way, pull out all the stops for the first date. I was all the way in that mindset, but now I'm just like, dudes are very sassy nowadays. They're very much sassy, especially the ones that are supposed to be high value, 6 feet, 6 figures, more than 6 inches, all the things. They know that they're like hot commodity, and so their standards are up. They know their value, they know their worth. So the good ones, in my mind, they're not doing all of that. They're not pulling out all the stops unless they're toxic, from my experience. And I don't want to just put that out there as that's the end all be all, just from my experience. To me, if I was a man, 6 foot, fine as hell, got my shit together, focused, emotionally intelligent, aware, like ready to date, on a first date, I'm not doing all that for a girl that I don't know. The fuck you think this is? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I do all that for you? Like, I'm gonna do something nice for me. I'm gonna keep it real, like, player. I'm gonna do us a little rooftop vibe, probably a hotel rooftop where it's like, you know, maybe a DJ, drinks, or hors d'oeuvres, and, you know, some little small bites. Keep it cute. That way you can still be sexy if you want to be. You can come a little bit more casual if you want to. If you know, have like a job where you kind of dress business casual or something like that. You don't have to do all the whistles and blows if you don't want to. But that's how I would do it. I wouldn't go restaurant, dinner, full on. And the thing of it is too about that with me, I'm like, shit, I don't want to sit through the date either if I don't like your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be sitting there trying to find something to say and come up with when already, baby, you already turned me off 15, 20 minutes ago, or you know, whatever. It's like, I don't want to have to drag it out. And just like where we are in this society, like where we are financially, like men that's really trying to find a wife, they looking for somebody who is not solely after the bag. I think that like with the rise of social media, men are more cognizant of the gold diggers and the women that's like, you know, real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. Them type of girls that's really only going on dinner dates just to go on dinner dates. You know what I'm saying? They're not really looking for nothing. So I think that plays a part in it too. I'm just thinking if I was a man, how I would go about it, and how I'm just reading the room. Like, it's not giving that for just a random girl that I'm meeting offline. It's 1,000 of y'all. Y'all all pretty. Y'all all doing it. Y'all all, you know what I'm saying? Women is doing they big one right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I want to show you a good time. I don't want you to feel like it's a low effort date. But let me do that once I get to know you. And to me, that says more about who the man is. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I know who you are and I actually like you, and I know we'll enjoy ourselves at dinner for 2 hours, now let me make that investment. You know, second, third date. First dates are supposed to be fun. You ask a couple serious questions like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And maybe like a couple of your non-negotiables. But on top of that, and for the bulk and majority, it's a vibe check. I'm just saying if we vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying if we vibe. And now if he comes in with the loaded questions and he's asking all the real shit and he's trying to really get to the meat and potatoes, then let him lead that. But from the woman's perspective, I think that for the first date, it's just a vibe check. You know what I'm saying? Chemistry, vibe, flirty banter. Do I like your personality? Do your breath stink? Is your teeth yellow in person? You know, we checking hygiene. You know, personality, kids. What are you looking for to even see if we even need to entertain each other? But aside from that, it's shits and giggles. Like, it's laughing. We here to have fun. So that's kind of what I think a first date should consist of. By the second date, now we asking some of the questions. We asking some of the more, you know, media questions to see what's what. But I don't know, like I said, y'all tell me what y'all think a first date should consist of, because they was chewing my ass alive in them comments. Y'all can't be for real. They actually on her still commenting. Let me see. Somebody else just liked my comment though. I feel like I was right. So I basically said, I honestly think the guy felt defeated and just threw the sex thing out there as a way to cancel the date. She basically, her water issue canceled the first date. Then she didn't like the spot he picked and made him pick another spot. Then she pushed the date back from 8 o'clock to 8:30 because she was still getting her nails done. This is the second date. This is the rescheduled date. She's still being difficult. Then on top of that, she sends him a text 30 minutes before the date to be like, 4 hours before the date to be like, I feel like this is an afterthought. And he like, bitch, it's 4 hours before the date, for one. Yeah, I'm still thinking because I see how nitpicky you are and I see that you're testing me to see if I'm good enough for you. So I'm trying to find a spot that would be up to par. Like, I'm still working with you and then you gonna throw that at me? I'm like, girl, the dude ran. You know, that's what I said. And so people, it's a lot of people on her commenting and agree with me, and there's some other people on her who don't agree with me. And for me, I'm just like, you know, it ain't no right or wrong answer. It's really not a right or wrong answer, but for me, I'm just, I get it. 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 Because, baby, I done turned down a many ice cream dates. I went off, literally fine ass man. So, oh my God, it was so fine. It was so fine. He asked me to go eat ice cream. At first, I'm like trying not to be offended because I'm like, damn, he fine. So my type. And I turned him down. He like, wow, like, I know this spot got some fire ass ice cream, all the fixings, whoopty whoop, bop, bop, bop. And I'm like, nigga, no. Like, we ain't want to go eat no ice cream. Like, no. Plan a date. Plan a real date, sir. And I'm like, I'm lactose intolerant anyways. Like, no, I don't eat ice cream. And then he hit me with, well, let's just go to the park, listen to some music, and vibe out and talk and get to know each other. Next. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my gas to go sit at a park with you to go listen to some music and get to know you. I don't know. I'm just like, my, how the times have changed. Like, I'm not saying that I'm cool with going to the park, but I am cool with us not going to like a restaurant and him not like making reservations and doing all of that. I need clear plans on what is going on, but it don't have, I'm actually over dinner. I'm all dinner date out. Like, I done wore all my damn cute ass dresses anyways, and I ain't trying to just keep wearing the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm all dinnered out. We could do something else. Whatever. Men like to do different shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably tired of dinner too. So I'm just like, we could do something else. I'm cool with that. Let me see. I think I'm finally at a place to where I'm like, let me just see. You know what I'm saying? Let me go with the flow. What's the worst that could happen? I might have fun, bitch. I might have fun. You know, so yeah, that's just my 2 cents.